Now, please join me to welcome Dr. Franklin Chen. Dr. Chen is the chairman of the Canadian College of Acupuncture and Traditional Chinese Medicine, medical expert at ST Natural Medicine Center, president of the Acupuncture and Naturopath Association of Nova Scotia. The topic he will present today is a clinical study on acupuncture combined with Chinese herbal medicine in treating anxiety. Dr. Chen, please begin now.
Thank you. In my clinical study, 80 cases have been examined. Special patients have suffering from anxiety. And 45 cases that were treated with acupuncture combined with Chinese herb remedies. 35 cases we are only treated by Chinese herb medicine only. So everyone knows the COVID-19 causing more and more cases of anxieties. When people are suffering from anxieties, what symptoms they may have? Here's some list. They're suffering from insomnia. They feel so fatigued. They cannot focus well, and they cannot control the feeling. Those are the major symptoms. One thing emotion they have is fear. Everyone knows that as a practitioner, fear affects the kidney. Kidney is the foundation of vital energy. When people have a weak kidney, everything seems not in good order. Another thing, they have a lot of worry. The worry is really damage the digestive system. When digestive system is weak, we cannot produce enough nutrition to supporting our thinking, supporting our daily activities. So those are really important organs was affected by anxiety symptoms. Okay, on this page, I'll talk a little more. When patients have anxiety, something comes to our mind. As a practitioner, we may thinking something related to the heart, because the heart is the house of your mind, or relate to your liver, because the liver controls a lot of emotion in our human body. But when I'm looking at the patients, I'm more looking at the qi, number one, not the heart, not the liver. The way I'm looking, examine the patient is different from the normal practitioner looking at the patients. It's based on the internal classic of the Yellow Emperor, this book. We understand, although man lived on earth, but his life can be no means divorced from the heaven. When the energies of heaven and earth are combining, it produces man. I'll spend more time here. The qi, very, very unique, essential. We cannot see it, but it is a very essential fact. Form, human, universe, everything. From the scientist Einstein's theory, E equal to mc squared. So we understand the universe, the human, or the object was formed from the qi invisible. When we're talking about qi, we're talking the vital energy from the heaven, from the earth. From the heaven, we call heaven qi. From the earth, we call earth qi. From the food, we call nutrition qi. All the qi is energy flowing, passing through our whole body meridians. Another thing we're talking about qi is talking the qi is the function of the qi. It's more related to different organs. When the organ function weak, we call qi deficiency of particular organs. So the qi, the two things. So I thinking when people have anxiety, why looking the qi first? Because indicate the defensive qi is weak on that person. That's why he cannot handle many things in life. So when the defensive qi is weak, the person will get sick. If the defense qi is still strong, even when you get sick, you still can recover faster. So when I'm examine the patients, I spend a lot of time talking to the patient at the very beginning. For anxiety, I will find out the reason, the cause of this anxiety. The several things I will ask, I look at the exam, the patient's lifestyle. Number one, this person's lifestyle, is that the right lifestyle? Drinking, exercise not enough. Second one, I'm looking at the person's relationship. Relationship with husband, wife, children, family, that's very important. The relationship really causing anxiety, one of the reasons. They're looking person's work environment. What kind of job this patient is performing daily? Does the job causing him or her stress, anxiety? The sleeping pattern. Does person sleep on regular based on the biological clock? Sleep on time before 10 o'clock or stay late to 1 o'clock? Everyone knows that, the biological clock. When you sleep at 1 o'clock, that really damages the liver function. So if liver to 3 is related to your liver, you cannot sleep too late. And then the eating habit. So when you're looking this person's anxiety, you have to examine those several factors causing anxieties. I summarize one more time. Lifestyle, relationship, work environment, sleeping pattern, eating habit, emotions. So emotion and the relationship, eating habit, those things I put on the number 3, 1 to 3, important to examine. So this is very popular. Everyone knows 5 elements. The 5 elements, most important to look at is the relationship. What kind of relationship? Is the mother and the child relationship. During the treatment, if there is a deficiency symptom, then we should enhance the mother. If there is excess, we should reduce the child. In Chinese, is 息者补其膜，实者摄其子. Those are very important concepts during the perform the acupuncture manipulation skills. And then Chinese medicine, they're thinking a lot of disease was caused by emotions. And when I teach students, I ask them this chart should be memorized. When you ask people's emotion, anger, definitely you're looking at the eyes. So what's the color of the eyes? It's getting yellow, not so clear. Definitely there is a liver problem. When liver problem, they relate to gallbladder, and the gallbladder 20 on the back of the head, a lot of headache, migraine headache was caused by liver gallbladder function weak. Anxiety people, they definitely have a lot of light headache because they don't have good sleep. Joy, of course, we like joy, but this joy is overexciting, too joyful. And too joyful is not good for your heart. We're calling heart palpitation. The tongue color is more reddish sometimes. That's one thing we should look for anxieties. They should be more calm, reduce the too exciting event. We're looking at the worry, and worry is causing weak digestive system. Weak spleen, no matter how good food you're eating, but if the food is not digested properly, so the food is not transforming, become energy by the function of spleen for your whole body, to different part of your body. The worry is really affect the food transportation, move to different part of your body. Grief affect the breathing, the lung. A lot of people have a sinus problem, dry skin. That's, of course, they have a lot of grief or sadness in their life. Then we're looking at another emotion called fear. Fear definitely causing weak on your kidney, and kidney causing urgency, frequency of urine. A lot of people have tinnitus, ear ringing. They don't know why. I say weak kidney, and I show them this chart. They understand now. Oh, I have to reduce the emotion fear. So there is a disharmony between 5 elements, water and fire, kidney and heart, both involved. When there is a disharmony between heart and the kidney, then the anxiety appears. So this is the relationship. I don't need to repeat, everyone knows this. This is the produce or mother-child relationship. Water produce wood, wood produce fire, fire produce earth. So when you're treating the liver emotion problem, mood swing, you cannot just treat the liver. You definitely have to get the foundation of the kidney stronger. When the kidney's foundation stronger, you have more energy. You don't have a lower back pain. And that way, easy to reduce the liver problem. And then water element related to kidney. Kidney also shows the person's personality. They have a strong will, positive thinking. Positive thinking makes everything change. So you, during the consultation, during the treatment, the practitioner's communication skill with the patient makes things different. You definitely need a positive thinking. Then you have to encourage your patients to have positive thinking. So when patient asks you, I'm anxiety, I don't trust acupuncture, I don't believe acupuncture works on me, how do you answer this question? So you have to change the mind of thinking of these patients. You see, no matter acupuncture, who is performing you, acupuncture works. Because acupuncture has been proved by so many doctors, many years, 1,000 years, acupuncture definitely have positive result on you. But if you have positive thinking, the result is better. So this question means acupuncture works to everyone, but if you cannot change the mind of thinking for that, change the patient's mind of thinking, the acupuncture result is not so good. If someone trusts you, someone has more positive thinking. So during the treatment, your skill of communication make the result different. Good function of the kidney will promote the function of liver and reduce emotional imbalance. See? So that's why beginning I told you, you cannot look in the liver and the heart. For treating anxiety, you definitely have to making the function of the kidney stronger. Because kidney is the foundation for everything. Because kidney is the house of your energy. So when kidney is function better, definitely will promote the function of the liver and to reduce the emotional imbalance. That's the way I'm looking, maybe different from you thinking. So the major acupuncture point selected to treating anxiety, normally most people use to Yin Tang, actual point 3, San Jiao, the 3 yin meridian crossing point, very important, most people use, and Sheng Men, heart 7, related to insomnia, heart palpitation, they all can be treated by heart 7, Sheng Men. Bai Hui, they use the Bai Hui point is to, with the Shi Shen Cong together, is to clear up the mind for helping people focus better, thinking better. Some people have a foggy head, short memory. So that's why we use this point. But if someone have hypertension and someone cannot sleep, too late, you don't use those points. Maybe make them wake up, you cannot sleep well. So those points is not always used on the same patient, based on the symptoms change, based on individual people's condition. Those points we change around. Lei Guang, PC6, Zhu Shangli, stomach 36, that's very important. Together to enhancing the digestive system. Kidney 3, Tai Chi, also good for your kidney. Tai Chong, liver 3, the source point of the liver to balance the emotion. Those the point we most use, but not always use the same point every time. Some point on the ear acupuncture point. There is a segment on your heart. 7, also there is a point on the ear, also called the same name, segment, on the apex, close the apex of the ear. That point you use the vacarencies. 环部流行指 vacarencies. You put the seed on the ear and ask the patient to massage that point at home whenever they feel anxiety, stress. The point on the ear can reduce anxiety in certain degree. Those patients can continue do that by themselves at home. That really can enhance the result of the treatment. because when they come home, they feel stress, anxiety, they feel at a loss. And then there is a point on the ear, oh, the doctor told me I can continue treating myself. So they use the fingertip, must continue press the point on the ear. And that way we give them some comfort, reduce a certain degree of anxieties and combine together. And then some patients say, I don't want acupuncture. I'm so scared about acupuncture. I just need a herb. The certain herb we use for patients, they do have result, such as 养血安神 pills, nourishing blood and calm the nerve tablets. We call that 逍遥丸, 逍遥 pill. That's very popular. Lot of people use. The name is popular to relieving stress from liver, nourishing blood and calming the nerves. Third one we use 草虎疏肝丸, soothing the liver and relieving depression, improving insomnia. That one, when people have those symptoms, you can choose different herb based on the symptoms. And then 早人安神益 liquid form, 早人 calming the mind, nourishing the liver. 白子养生 pill, treating palpitation. The people afraid everything when they have anxiety, and that's good for treating heart palpitation. 牛环清心 pill, helping with chest tightness and the shortness of breath, tightness, chest heavy. That's one of another symptoms. They just cannot feel breathe easily. 朱砂安神阳, aiding in anxious conditions, fatigue, insomnia, and improving dreamful sleep. Dream too much, causing insomnia, reduce the dream. So the result, when you're using acupuncture combined with the Chinese herb medicine, they reach higher result, 91.2%. With the group with Chinese herb medicine only, 63%. In 30 days, patient coming to our clinic, I use 2 groups, and the result definitely acupuncture combined with herb therapy together have a faster and a better result for treating anxieties. So my summary is this. In order to have the best result in treating, number one, you need to do the right diagnosis. Spend more time to find out the reason. Number two, you need using the manipulation technique of the acupuncture needles, reduced method or enhanced method. The way you perform the needle is make the results different. Same acupuncture point, some people have good result and some people don't have result. It's all depending on the skill of the practitioners. Depending how you get the needle into the patient and waiting for the arrival of the qi. If you didn't waiting for the arrival of the qi when you perform the needles, the result is not so good. Then the communication skill. You have to build up the patient's positive thinking. Try to become a friend, talk to them, try to find out why they make them so anxiety, so fear, so scared. You need a good encouragement, good communication skill. Then you need education. Then on the food, water, herb medicine, how to use those herb medicine properly, how to eating properly, and the food. There is yin food, there is yang food. Depending the symptoms, you have to guiding them to eating the right food. So it's not easy as a practitioner just using the acupuncture needles. You need using those different approach to helping the patients. Conclusion. So acupuncture definitely combined with the herb together can reach a better result. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Dr. Chen. Thanks for sharing your knowledge and experience with all of us. Thanks again. Merci beaucoup.